All right, it's time for our final push to the end of the year. We have 10 days of work left. And we're going to be working with, this is not what I would be doing if we were at school. You guys know that, right? But we're going to be working with a website called Pixteller. And there are two things I'd like for you to do today, and it's really important that you register and get an account. So I'm on Google Chrome here, and I'm not using my Chromebook. You can use your Chromebook and just open a new tab and go and do what I'm going to do here. You could use a different computer, but you need to be signed into your Google account. It's kind of important that you're signed into your Google account. So if you're going to use a different computer other than your Chromebook, sign into your Google account so you can have all those resources and register that way. All right, so here we go. This is the website is called Pixteller.com, and I'll probably link that up on Google Classroom, and it looks like this when you get there. First thing I'm going to want you to do is way up on the top right-hand side, you're going to register free. I don't need to register because I already have an account. But you would click register free, and then right here in red, register with Google. And again, please remember that you need to be signed in with your Google account when you do that. All right. And that should get you into it. It should create a free account for you, and we'll be able to proceed on with what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and log in because I already have my account, and I'll log in with Google. And it should look like this when you get there. It has some design templates in the top middle, and there's a button that says Create from Scratch. And we are not going to do much today. It's really important that you register with your Google account, get a free a free account, and then I'm going to have you do one small thing, and then that's it. This is not going to be fancy. So I'm going to create from scratch. Just kind of follow the steps here. Create from scratch, and it's a blank document, right? And eventually we're going to learn how to design here, and then we're going to learn how to animate the things that you design. But to begin with, over here on the top left-hand side, there's a width and a height. This is 1080 by 1080. It's a square document right now. If you want to change that, you can. Just change the dimensions. There are some preset sizes here if you want to use those. There's a background color here. You can change that if you want to. Click where it says background color. There are solid colors. You can do linear gradients. You can do radial gradients. We'll get more into how to control the gradients later on. But let's say that you just want kind of like a light green background. So you click OK, and bingo, got a different background. The only thing I'm going to include in this video today is just shapes. That's it. We're going to do a lot more, but for today, I mostly want you to get registered, and I want you to make a little thing, save it, and turn it in. You are getting points for it. All right, so I'm going to go to Shapes. Up here, there's a rectangle, an ellipse, and there's More, right? So I'm going to click More, and there's a collection of shapes that you have available. What I'm asking you to do today is let's pop 5 shapes onto there, maybe give them a color, and then you're done. All right, so like if I want this seal-looking thing here, boom, you can just grab them with your mouse, or if you're using your Chromebook, you can probably press with your stylus or your finger and drag them around. You can make them bigger. Over here on the left-hand side, there's a properties thing, and you can change the shape color if you want to. And make sure that you don't hit the X when you change color. Click OK. There's more that we'll get into with color. I just don't want to do it today. I want this to be quick and simple. So just click OK. All right, I'm going to go back to More Shapes, and I'm just going to pop shapes on here. There's no rhyme or reason to this really today. I'm just putting some shapes on here. More shapes. I'm going to put a heart on here. Oh, a black heart. Is that a bad sign? Is your heart black today? More shapes. I don't know. I'll put a star. And Pixteller is kind of randomly selecting some colors for these. You can change any of the colors you want. Like I said, change it up if you want to. And we'll get in, the questions probably are coming to your mind about, can you put a border on it? Can you change things? Yes, you can. We'll get into that later. And if you want to explore and do some things, my goodness, you know me, never going to tell you not to. You can if you want. All right, so I'm going to put on a 5th shape here. And boom. By the way, that little antenna thing that's up there would allow you to rotate the shape. All right, and there's, like I said, there's more that we can get into, and we will. We'll get into more. But for right now, done. Right? I've got a document. It's got 5 shapes on it. Okay, cool. Up here on to finish it up here on the top right-hand side, there's a place that says title. All right. So I'm just going to take out the untitled design here and I'll just call it my shapes. Give it some kind of name, right? So the title is my shapes. The next thing you would do, because I do want you to turn this in. That's going to be kind of proof to me that you created your account and you got this done. It's not hard. You just got to do it, save it, turn it in. Up here on the top right, there's a Save Image button. I'm going to do that. And after a few seconds, it's going to come along here and say Download. I'm going to do that. And then it shows you a little bigger version of your design that you've put together. And I'm going to just scroll that a little bit. And now there's the actual like download button right here. All right, this is going to let me download it. And if you're working on your Chromebook, and I actually haven't checked this 100% for sure, but if you're working on your Chromebook, I bet what's going to happen is when you download, it'll go to your Google Drive. It'll either be there or in that My Files section, so you can turn it in on Google Classroom. I'm not working on a Chromebook, so when I download it, and I'm just going to download a PNG. You could change, I mean, there's JPEG and PDF. Don't do this one. But there's JPEG and PDF. You can do those. I'm just going to keep a PNG. It's fine with me. Ooh, nice rhyme. And I'm just going to go ahead and download that PNG. And I'm working on my trusty Mac at home, so it shows me in my downloads folder way down here that there it is, my shapes, and it'll automatically kind of stick the name of the website on there. You could rename it later if you wanted to, but there it is. I've got it downloaded. So all I would have to do now is make my way, if I were you, I would have to make my way to Google Classroom, turn that file in, right? Go to the assignment for today, add file, go find that PNG that I just downloaded and turn it in. Really important that you register with your Google account, your redpride.net, all right? You need to be signed in to your Google account when you do that register on Pixteller.com. And we have much, much more to come with this website. All right, off you go. Fist bump.